So welcome to another video. Have you ever been wondering or ever wondered if you can find a good car at WeBuyCars? If you've ever wondered, then this video is for you. Which car are we reviewing?
Datsun Go.
Nice. Okay, cool. So without further ado, let's begin reviewing a very nice Datsun Go that we recently got from WeBuyCars. I want you to try and guess how much we got this beautiful thing from WeBuyCars. It's very solid. I'm going to review the price at the end of the video, but for now, just type the price that you think we got it for in the comment section. So where do we begin? Let's start with the engine. I'm just going to pop the hood. Give me a second. Cool. By the way, this is a Datsun Go, the 2017 model. So let's see what we've got in here. We're just going to start here. So what we have here is a very nice, you can get close a little bit, a very nice and small engine that is very efficient. So it's a 1.2 liter engine. Yeah, very nice. What else can we talk about regarding this engine other than the capacity? I think that's all we can talk about right now. Very small. I think we've got it takes three spark plugs. Very small. As you can see, a very small battery over there. I believe that's the computer box over there. I think that's all there is to talk about in the hood for now. Now let's have a look at what we have inside. Come over. Okay, so in the hood, let me quickly roll down this window so that we can see what we have in there. We're going to start with what we have on the dashboard. So very simple. I don't know if you guys like this thing here that is here. This looks outdated. I think we used to having a handbrake thingy here. And the gear lever is also on the dashboard attached to the dashboard. Then we also got a simple radio. Looks like an aftermarket radio. And then there is in the cabin that you can open here. Very simple. I think when they were making this car, they ensured that they can make it as cheap as possible. What else can we look at inside the car? The seats are okay. This one looks weird though. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks a bit weird. Typically seats, are not as wide as this one. It's even difficult to find seat covers for this car. But otherwise, everything else look nice. Also got this light thingy over here. This didn't come with the car. We installed this one. It's from Car Trick. And then we got a hooter. We do not have any buttons here on the steering wheel. Basically all the buttons are here on the dashboard. A few buttons. It's also got an aircon, by the way. Very nice. Very nice. It works well. And then on the dome, I've got speakers. These speakers are only in the front. We do not have any speakers at the back. And then we've got this thing for the windows. We only find these at the front as well. At the back, you'd have to manually wind your windows. So yeah, I think they were trying to make this car as cheap as they can. Um, what else can we look at in the front? I think that's all that we can look at in the front. By the way, it's a 5 gear car. I think that's obvious since it's a very, 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 very small car. And then now let's have a look at the back. Um, at the back, at the back. So nothing really fancy here. Nothing really fancy. The only thing that I hate about the back is the seat belts. Let me show you guys how these seat belts look like. So these are the seat belts. Look at this. Look at this. How do you use this? It doesn't Unlike the ones in the front, these seats do not have some form of a spring. Look at how long it is. So you'd have to manually push it back yourself. And you see that it doesn't go back up on its own. So something that is very bad about this car, but it's a cheap car. What can we say? A very nice car that you can use for e-hailing, something like Bolt, because you know it's very, very, very efficient. Now let's have a look at the back. There's something wrong with the boot. We're not going to open it right now. Something wrong with it that we are yet to fix. And let me just move these things here. Just want to show you guys how big the boot is. Yeah, not very, very big, but we can fit how many? It looks like we can fit like 3 cooler boxes. Let me just go in there. Let's see. So I can, I can fit. I can fit sitting like this. It's not very bad. Not really, really bad. Um, so yeah, what else? What else can we talk about regarding this car? Mm, in terms of the exterior, the paint obviously is nice. The wheel caps. Let me quickly show you the wheel caps. Let me use this door. Um, the wheel caps. These came with the car. The car also came with yeah, they came with the car. The car also came with a spare wheel. The spare wheel, I don't think it has got wheel caps. I should have shown you guys.
Mm.
Okay, cool. So now we're going to take this beautiful baby for a spin, and yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm just going to start it. Doesn't make a lot of noise. Very nice. Not very loud. Fairly quiet. So can you? Yeah. So this is the lever. I'm just going to put number one, and then put my weird handbrake and push it down. Weird handbrake. So let's go. Can you feel that? Not very bad. Now let's talk about the suspension. I think it's not very bad. I was driving with this brother of mine this other day, and they were saying this car isn't very comfortable. I think it's not that bad. I mean, for for a car like this, I mean, you're obviously not going to expect the comfort that you'd get um, in a car that costs more than what this car costs. But otherwise, the comfort and the suspension is generally not bad. It's not very stiff. Let's deliberately go through these bumps. See, it's not very bad. I mean, the camera barely shakes. Now let's accelerate. Let's see. It's also got power. I love the power. You know, it's not too bad. It does respond when you press on the accelerator. It's unlike a Suzuki Celerio. So we also own a Suzuki Celerio. So with that one, you can feel that the car doesn't have much power. It's a 1 liter engine, by the way. But with this one, it does respond when you accelerate. I think if somebody doesn't tell you that it's actually a 1.2, you might not know. You might not know because the power that it has, it kind of like feels like a 1.4. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, and then the other thing that I forgot to talk about when I was reviewing the exterior of the car is the the build material, the quality of the stuff that they used to build the body. Those sheets, they feel very, very cheap. Like those thin iron sheets. It feels like that. Even when you hit the body, you can feel the sound that it makes. Let me hit it. Can you feel that? I think even when it rains and when there is like a hailstorm, I'm sure you won't be able to hear each other when speaking inside this car while it's raining. But for the price, I mean, it's bad. It's not bad. You cannot expect a BMW quality on a Datsun Go price. So yeah, not bad. I think it's a car that somebody that's looking for something cheap, something not something cheap, something affordable to just do rounds with, or for the e-hailing business. This is something that one can go for. Can and yeah, now let's review the price. Come. Very nice car. And when we got it, it was the mileage was at around 80k. So 80k in terms of the mileage, and then the only issues that were there were that needed to be fixed for it to be roadworthy were the tailgate, the boot door at the back. And then what else? I think there was only two things. I think the tailgate didn't open, and then also those springs, those shocks on the tailgate. One of them was broken, so we had to fix those. So I think it was just two things that we needed to fix for the car to be roadworthy. Yeah, I think we can end the video here. And oh, by the way, we still yet to review the price. I haven't done that. So we got this beautiful baby for 75k. Can you believe it? Not a lemon at all. The engine is still solid. So yeah, you can still find something nice from WeBuyCars. If there's anything else that you want to know about this car, please do let me know in the comment section, and I will do another video. So until next time, all the best.